Welcome back to the Graybeard Podcast, everyone. And boy, I tell you, I got a special surprise for you. You may have seen my next guest on Instagram. You may have seen him on Facebook. You may have seen him on Twitter or TikTok or all of the social medias. He's kind of blowing up right now. As far as, and I've met some other character people before that do what he's doing, but not this character. But I'm gonna tell you, by far, as in my opinion, he is by far the best. You know, I don't know how he feels about that, but tonight we got some interesting things that are gonna happen. So we're gonna talk to Mr. Capn Jack White, or AKA on Instagram, it is Run with Jack. Everybody say hi to.
Hi, guys.
And your name is Alex, yes?
Alex, yeah.
Do you want everybody to know that?
And they know me
okay.
by Jack. So,
okay, we'll just call you Jack for the night. How about that?
Let's do that.
I like that.
Yeah.
So, Mr. Jack,
yeah.
Where are you originally from? Because you have an interesting accent.
Okay, so that's what I hear. From most people who
pull
hear me. Yeah. Okay. Just like this.
Yeah. Pull it. Don't you have to pull yourself?
Pull it towards you if you want.
Gotcha. Just
move it.
Just move it around, will you?
Okay.
There you go.
Got it.
Yeah,
you can get comfy.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay. Cool.
And action.
Action. Here we go. So yeah, I think I have an interesting story about myself and where I am from.
Please tell.
Okay. So I grew up in Central Asia,
Mm-hmm.
and I was born there.
Wow.
Yeah. But my mom, she's not Central Asian, Uzbek, or Russian, nothing like that. She's actually half Belgian and half German.
Huh.
But yeah,
It's a nice little mix.
Yeah, her ancestors long time ago they moved to Russia. So
Right.
as you know, a lot of Germans they actually moved to the central Volga region in Russia. So there was a huge community.
Yeah.
And when the World War II started, so they were spread it.
Everybody just kind of disbanded.
Yeah, because nobody wanted Germans in.
It was kind of a rough time
in USSR.
Yeah.
So, and she's an interpreter.
She's an interpreter?
Yeah, she speaks like 6 languages.
Wow.
Yeah, and so she was sent to Belgium.
Okay.
To work
as an interpreter.
Yeah, an embassy. So.
Okay.
Okay.
And so she was sent there after you were born, or
before? Before.
Okay.
And things happen, I think, and she came back pregnant.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Sometimes those things happen.
So yeah, and then she got married to a guy.
Yeah.
Who I saw
and voila
was my dad.
Okay.
Until I was like 17 years old.
Oh wow.
And once I finished school, she was like, "You're free to know." Yeah. And now do whatever
you want with that information.
You want to do.
Yeah.
So I went to Belgium actually to find him, and I spent there like a year or so.
Did you ever find him?
He's actually not Belgian, so he's he's American.
Okay.
He was American. So,
yeah.
So he's actually Texan.
A Texan.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wow. So I spent there like
they're like a whole different country.
Yeah. So that's a funny story.
They're fixing to be.
So yeah. So I couldn't find him in Belgium, and then I started my journey to get to America.
Mm-hmm. Is that what brought you to America?
Yeah.
Looking for him?
Yeah. I found him.
Okay.
I found him, but he had at that time he had another family and
all
that. So I said I'm just gonna disturb him. So
you're not going to, or you are?
I didn't want to.
Oh, okay. Did you meet him?
I drove by his house. couple of times.
Damn.
I saw him, and I never met him.
So-
And last year he died. So,
Oh, sorry.
so
to
I
hear that.
actually never talked to him.
Yeah, that's tough, man.
But it's funny. But I grew up in Central Asia,
Yeah.
and it's one of the former USSR republics.
Right.
The country named Uzbekistan.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not good on the geography, so
Some good
If you know where
fighters.
the
You're gonna teach me.
If you know where the Afghanistan is,
okay.
they have a border.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's Afghanistan, and then many other Central Asian countries.
Gotcha.
Like Uzbekistan.
Turkmenistan.
Here we go.
Yeah.
He's been around.
Yeah, so Tajikistan and Kyrgyzstan and Kazakhstan.
Oh, okay.
So a lot of stands.
A lot of stands.
It means country.
Oh, see, I didn't know that.
So yeah, it means like country.
Oh.
So
Well, that makes sense.
country of Uzbeks or country of Kazakhs.
Ah,
So
interesting.
that's why Kazakhstan,
right.
Turkmenistan, country of Turkmens.
I'm learning tonight. Yeah, I didn't ever learn this in school.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but but I spent like a year in Belgium, and I learned Dutch there, Flemish, and so my mom, she speaks too.
Right.
She speaks Flemish, French.
So how many languages do you know? Just 3 or 4? I say just as if I know any other than
I
that.
speak fluently 4,
Mhm.
and then I understand two other languages.
You
So,
understand them?
Yeah, I understand them, but I don't speak.
I got you.
I can't use them fluently.
Right,
so.
right. Well, you're doing good, man. You're doing good. You were a little worried about that. And I think we'll be fine.
Yeah, cool.
I think we'll be fine.
Yeah, we're good.
So, okay. So now you're out in St. Augustine and you're
Yeah.
doing your thing.
Hmm.
What brought you to Jack Sparrow? Like that costume, that character, I guess. Which I know. I read your post. You're not Jack Sparrow. You're Captain Jack White.
Yeah, so I just use this character because I
Yeah.
admire him.
Okay.
Because he brings, I think, fun.
Yes.
In 2007, I was married to another lady. So I was married to another girl, and
Okay.
we had a child.
Uh-huh.
We lost him.
Hmm.
That was his favorite movie.
Yeah.
And that was the last movie we watched together. And that's true. So that's a little bit of drama
Yeah.
in the story.
That's sad, man.
But
Yeah, that's sweet,
it is
though.
what it is.
So it's like
and-
a homage kind of,
Uh-huh.
a little
Yeah, a
bit.
little bit of that is when I dress up. I just think,
Yeah. You're doing it for him.
yeah, kind of like that. So that's why I like to be among the kids and
Yeah.
have fun with them.
Yeah, no,
it's
I
nice.
love what you're doing, man. Like I mean, every time I see you're like all over every one of my feeds. Every one of them. There's not a post that I can't. Every time I open my phone, there you are, which is awesome. I think it's fantastic. I think what you're doing is great. I love that you're helping. I've seen you go do at the hospitals with the kids. The sick kids and what have you.
Yeah, we did a couple of. We're trying to do. Me and my wife, she's helping me. We're trying to do like at least one free scavenger hunt. That's how we call
Okay.
it.
Yeah.
So we just gather together kids who can't afford entertainer.
Yeah.
And then I just entertain them. So we do a scavenger hunt or something like that.
Just something fun for the kids.
Yeah. So you don't have to pay for that.
Yeah.
Kids can just you can bring your kids. Next scavenger hunt is. This month, what is the date today?
Today is the 31st of February.
Next
January.
month, next month, 17. So
Okay,
it's
February
Saturday.
17th?
Yeah, February 17th, Saturday. So
Where at? Down in St. Augustine?
it's down in St. Augustine, Studio 94.
Okay.
They're good friends of mine.
Cool.
I will have a friend of mine, a good friend of mine. Her name is Lana. She's a photographer.
Yeah, I've seen her in your
so
reels.
We're kind of gonna do a little photo shoot
Okay.
so kids can learn how to use camera.
Oh, cool.
Lights.
That's
So,
awesome.
Yeah, and I'm hoping one day
Yeah.
you might join.
Of course.
Us as
course.
well.
I've talked about it many times. I work a 50-hour-a-week regular job, and then I've got all this stuff going on. But
Yeah.
when I have a sliver of time, I
Yeah.
would love to come hang out with you.
Awesome.
Do you work a regular job, or is this what you do full time now?
I actually used to work full time selling cars and RVs.
Wow.
I hate the job.
You didn't like that?
No, I hate that.
But the commission.
Just to support your family, you got to do that.
You do what you got to do.
And the last 2 months, I was actually working for myself, just flipping. So buying cheaper, selling.
Okay.
Fixing them a little bit, and then
yeah, that makes sense.
selling.
Right.
So
Mark them up a little bit and move them out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That brought me some money. Actually good money, because I know how to sell.
Okay. Well, you sold me on a lot of this other stuff that we don't normally do, but we're going to try it tonight. But I didn't know if this was now a business, that you're making.
Not yet.
Not yet.
But I think it might be.
I think it's a good idea. I think I'd love to see that for you. I've met some, The Walking Dead.
Mm-hmm.
There's a guy that does, when I was in Vegas, probably about 5 years ago, and this guy, I didn't even see him. He just came up behind me. I was sitting down having a drink, and he come up behind me and he said something in Rick, hey, whatever. I can't do it. Yeah. And I turn around and it's Rick, from The Walking Dead. And I'm like, wow. He looked just like him. And then he had another guy next to him, but those guys make bank, They just walk around and charge everybody $60 a photo,
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I'm sure they do other things as well, appearances, what have you. But, it sounds like to me that I think if you do make a business out of it, it'll be something to do with like helping sick children or just bringing joy to children's lives and anybody. I've seen adults out there running with you and just having a killer time.
Oh, yeah. I think I ran with any age possible.
Even
like was babies in my hands.
Yeah, I saw you pick up a little baby the other day. It's like, just grab them, man. Just run.
And dogs and puppies and older people.
Most people, when they pick up a little kid and run, parents might freak out. But, I think they know you by now. So I hope they know you by now.
The good thing about me, because right away I'm showing them my social media. I'm like, I'm there. I'm right there.
Yeah.
I'm not a kidnapper.
Right. Yeah, kidnappers usually don't have thousands of followers on Instagram and Facebook, right?
Yeah.
No, that's great, man. Do you ever get tired of running? I know that there's time in between, but when you watch all your reels, I'm like, he's running constantly. I mean,
I get tired.
Yeah.
So, I think I gotta go back doing my.
Got to go do some cardio.
Cardio.
Well, that's a different kind of cardio.
I mean, we live by the ocean. It's
just,
it's
beautiful. I love St.
Augustine.
Augustine. It's like one of my favorite places. I just had how long during the day will you work? Like, I mean, how long how long will you be out there as Jack during a day?
Right now, I do just like once a week.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
How many hours though?
But I think.
What'd you say?
To keep it up, all the content.
Yeah.
I gotta do it more often.
Yeah.
Again.
Yeah, but it looks like you're out there every day.
Because I think
smart with the content.
I have to put like at least 3 posts a day.
Yeah, that's what they say.
And that's true.
Yeah,
that's true. Like one in the morning, one like in the daytime, the other one like
in the
later evening, or like even like at night.
Right.
If you don't sleep.
Yeah.
Go to sleep early.
Yeah, I'm really bad about that.
And that is important.
Yeah,
that is very important to be consistent and persistent, and always do.
I need to hire somebody to do that for me because I don't want to do it.
Okay, it's hard.
I just make the content. I don't want to deal with the rest of it. You know what I'm saying?
Technical and posting manager.
I just need somebody to do it. Yeah. Just to do it.
Here I go.
I've got a full-time job as well.
I know.
What do you guys do?
I work at I do.
We'll talk offline.
It's legal. It's legal.
Gotcha. Definitely not immoral or unethical or illegal.
Okay, so you work at pharmacy.
Yeah, right. Yeah, one of those green pharmacies.
You're selling legal drugs.
Well, what I sell shouldn't be legal, but it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's very bad for people's health. They just pile them in there. What do you got? People hopping in your line there?
Yeah. Cy hopped in and said, "Yo."
Oh,
The
Cy. You
goat.
know Cy. My friend Cy.
Yeah.
Then he said, "I like the jacket."
He's been on the
Hey,
podcast
He's
before.
oh yeah.
Yeah. Just back when I was doing audio.
Okay.
Yeah, him and my friend Marcus, they were, I was trying to bring those guys in so I could have more than just myself.
He's very shy.
He's very shy.
He's very shy. He's cool, dude.
But
he's very cool.
once you get him going, and he's a
yeah.
fucking killer photographer.
Yeah, I love what he's doing.
Yeah.
His style. Yeah.
He's crushing
I
it.
think that's what I love, like black, dark, and moody.
Yes.
All this style.
Yes.
I
Yeah,
love that.
you shot with my friend Taylor,
Yeah.
and she's very, very dark and moody as well.
Yeah, I work with her too.
Yeah, you've
So
worked with a
she-
lot of photographers. So is that like a thing that happens with you? It's like they see you, and they're like, "Wow, that dude looks authentic."
I think so.
And they just wanna shoot
they-
you.
Yeah, with Taylor, it's a funny story because I think she messaged me one day. She messaged me on Instagram, "Hey, let's do a shoot together," and I said, "Yeah, of course." And
She's got
a
great eye.
Yeah, sometimes I do Uber because just to support my family
Sure.
as well. So I was driving that night, Uber. She hopped in.
Uh-huh.
She was just like talking about all that, and she saw me and like, "Are you this guy?" I said, "Yeah, this is me." This is so funny because she was not expecting. She was out there with her friend.
Oh wow! So you just
Yeah.
happened to
Yeah, it
pick
just
her up.
happened. It just happened.
That's
and
funny.
she just, I just messaged you that day.
Aw.
And I'm like, okay, that's it.
Yeah, when you walked up, I was like, "Who's this guy?"
So that's funny thing. So magic happens, I think. I believe so.
For sure, for sure.
And then we did a photo shoot at her house.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
It was awesome. So she's amazing.
She's really, really a
I
good
think
photographer.
she's amazing with light.
She's very good with off-camera flash
She's
and
like-
lighting.
I would call her like a queen of light.
Oh yeah. Well, she does a like a course, so she teaches. She's trying to get more into that. So
Okay.
I'll probably have her back on. We'll talk about
You
that
should.
a little bit.
You
but
should.
She's been on
yeah.
before.
I saw the live.
Oh,
with
okay.
her.
Yeah,
I saw it.
But-
I mean, I rewatched it.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Well, we can always take all the watches and listens that we can get.
Hey, hell yeah! Shouts out.
But what was I gonna say? I done forgot. I lost my. Anybody in the live besides Cy, old
We
Patty?
got a couple people in here. But
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, if you guys are in here, drop a
Your
like.
live is probably cracking a lot hotter than mine right now.
Actually, I didn't use my live on TikTok for a long time, and then they just see me right now, like, well, who's this guy?
Yeah, they're like, "Who's this
Who's-
guy?"
Who's this guy?
If they can't look at your eyes and tell who you are,
I'm gonna put my eye thing. How do you call this?
Your makeup?
Eyeliner.
eyeliner.
My makeup.
Yeah, he's going to, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you that are just listening to the podcast after the fact, post podcast, he will be putting on his character. He will be getting into character on the live here. If you're watching on YouTube, currently, if you're watching live, you'll get to see, well, some of it. You know, we don't want to, he's going to have his shirt off and stuff. We're not going to show you that. But we are going to show you him maybe unless he wants you to. I mean, maybe he's got abs. I don't know. I got flabs. But
I got flaps.
yeah, at my age, there's not a whole lot of shit that's tight anymore, But yeah, so that's going to happen. Whenever he feels like it, no hurries. But we just kind of started. So
I can start it now.
yeah,
Yeah, we're rolling at 20 minutes now.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're only at 20 minutes. We're good to go.
Okay.
We can wait a little bit.
Okay,
But
let's do that.
I was going to ask you, have you ever thought about doing Uber as
I did.
Did you? How did that go?
I did a couple of times. I got good tips for that.
Nice.
Yeah, one guy left me $15, the other guy $20, the other guy and
that's good.
average tip is like $3-5.
Right. So when you get 15, 20, yeah.
Yeah, and I said, okay, I'm gonna do this, and the problem is it's you gotta ask them first if they want to be on like video.
Right. You got to get
and just-
consent.
Yeah, consent because it's a private
Right.
car is a private.
Yeah.
Like you can shoot anyone, I think, outside on
Right.
public, but once they get inside, they have a private ride. So you gotta have a consent.
That makes sense.
So
It's like what is it? What was that?
It's domicile.
There was a game show where they would people would get into the taxi cab, and the guy would it was something. They would ask him questions, and they would have to answer. If they got the right answers, it was like a
cash cab.
Cash cab.
yeah. Oh, okay. I think
cash
I saw a
cab.
couple.
Yeah, and all the lights would go
Yeah.
off in
Yeah.
the ceiling, and they would like win something. I don't
Phone
know.
a friend and
Yeah, but that was cool. But they had to do the same thing, where they had to get like the consent from people, like, hey, this isn't a regular cab, just FYI.
I also saw like this guy, the Shaq. He also was like dressing up like the basketball player.
Oh,
Yeah,
you mean the
that
Shaq? I know a
yeah.
Shaq.
No, the Shaq.
Okay.
Shaq. So he was doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Like dressing up and driving Uber.
Yeah.
And then people hopping in, and he's like entertaining them like probably some guy from Jamaica or
Right.
something. And
That's funny.
Yeah,
And I'm sure
look it up on YouTube.
Oh, I
It's still,
will.
It's still there.
I'm sure that he would probably get people's consent afterwards.
Okay.
I bet.
I would do it again. I
Yeah.
would do it again. It's just like it's just I don't do it very often.
Yeah.
And I think it should be like a separate thing.
For sure.
If you do
For
a
sure.
car, if you drive a car as a Jack Sparrow.
Yeah, I mean, if you were going to do that, you would probably want to start your own like driving company, like the Chicken Run guy. He's got his own little thing. Everybody knows the chicken limo. You know?
Yeah.
Everybody knows that.
Yeah.
So if you get
I got him once.
yeah,
Yeah. It's like
I saw you on the video running.
Yeah. I asked them, "Can we shoot a video?" They said no. I shoot it anyways.
Sometimes you gotta. But if you're outside and they're
Sorry.
there, I mean, they're just in the background.
Public space.
I used it as a background.
Right. There's I saw it. It was tasteful. It was tasteful. It was good. I thought it was hilarious.
But yeah, they didn't let me get inside the limo. I think I should pay for that.
Yeah, probably.
And they would do that.
For sure. Yeah, it's a service.
But that's a cool limo. And I think originally it's not from like Jacksonville.
No.
It's like from Idaho or
Somewhere is not. Yeah, it just showed up one day. I was like, what in the hell is that?
because I Googled it and I saw the other chicken limo in the other state.
Yeah.
I'm forgetting which one.
Interesting.
So, So,
Yeah, that is interesting.
and it looks the same.
Oh, is that right?
So
Huh. Well, hey man, maybe you'll have to get you like a little car that looks like a boat.
actually, that's what I'm thinking. Like, if I already got my tour guide license.
Okay. Yeah.
So I can build a little ship, like based on golf cart, I think. And do
That would be
and
so
do some-
hilarious.
It's just honestly, I'm a content creator.
You really are.
I don't think if I'm gonna have time doing tour guide, like
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, you'll have to you'll have to build up your stash so you can pay somebody to do that for you.
Yeah.
But
So
so speaking of that, like I just saw that you just got your tour guide, you have to have a license for that, yeah?
Yeah.
And
It's pretty simple.
you'll be doing tours in St. Augustine now?
I think it's just for fun for now.
Okay.
And it's just like drinking and eating tours.
Oh,
So,
well-
we just go restaurants, bars. And
Most people that go to St. Augustine will love that.
Hell yeah.
yeah.
They love it. What did you pull up?
Oh,
Who is Chicken
Chicken
Limo?
Limo. Go to
Indianapolis.
the pictures. Yeah. Oh, here we go.
Yeah,
Indianapolis.
So 2006 Chicken Limo limousine service has been the absolute best way to transport you, your friends, family, and coworkers safely and in chicken style.
Yeah.
Originating in Indianapolis, the Chicken Limo has become a household name and is truly an Indianapolis icon. The Chicken Limo caters to a variety of occasions.
So it might be like a franchise.
I guess.
Could be, unless
Yeah.
he just moved to Florida.
Yeah, but if you go here, if you type in the Chicken Limo, right
See,
here,
it looks exactly like.
and it
I've
says book now
I've
in
always
Jacksonville.
wondered what it looked like on the inside. But we're not here to talk about the Chicken Limo.
That's okay.
It's pretty interesting, but I'm not sure. Chicken Limo just got a shout out, so it's whatever.
Maybe they can sponsor us.
Maybe next time you ask to sit in the car, they'll let you.
Maybe they'll throw this episode up inside. And let
Yeah,
it,
that'd be dope.
I think the guy who I talked to, he was just a driver,
Right.
And then he,
Just
you
didn't
know,
want to get in trouble.
Yeah,
liability.
I think so. Yeah,
For sure.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, if you got back there and started drinking champagne or something, it might be
Popping bottles, acting
bad
crazy like
idea.
Jack Sparrow. You know, started acting like
White.
Jack Sparrow. Just start grabbing
Why
glasses.
always is the rum gone?
That's the first question I'm getting.
Is
when I
that really?
dress Up, yeah.
Where's the rum?
Yeah, is that the number one thing that people ask you?
Yeah, but the only thing I don't want to do, and I'm not working on, as like accent that Jack Sparrow has,
Right.
or the way he talks.
No.
I don't want to do that.
No, you're your own
but,
self.
Like, most people like do the accent, do that, talk like him. I mean, I can't. I'm sorry.
No.
I'm sorry.
No, you look enough like him. That's enough. I mean, if people want more, they're just going to have to imagine it, right? Go home and watch the movie, come back and just imagine it.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. So how do you let them down? You let them down easy, or you just kind of like, nope, not doing that.
Just gives him the face and runs off.
No. What I said, just let's just do the run instead, and we run like
Yeah.
Jack Sparrow.
How about we just run?
But it's a funny thing. Once they do the run, they're like open their hearts and everything, and then their mind, and they just like, let's do it again. Let's do something this and that, and we're open now. you know?
Yeah.
Like it's fine. It's like it works like a smile. You know, you smile at
Yeah.
people, and they smile back to you.
break the
They're
ice.
not, like-
Absolutely. Everything I've seen from you, it does really generate smiles, and people are really. It's almost like
I'm hoping.
I don't know. I'm only based on your content. It feels to me, because I've been to St. Augustine a lot. I've lived here my whole life
Yeah.
in Florida. And, but it just really feels like something fresh and something new
That's what I hear from people.
in St. Augustine.
Yeah.
And it needed it.
Honestly, I don't want to be against piracy, but a lot of pirates, they just swear and drink, and they
Yeah.
like people don't want to trust their kids
Right.
to a pirate,
Yeah, but
but they
you're
trust
playing a
their
character.
kids to me.
right.
Like, this guy is cool. He just do the crazy, silly run.
Yeah.
So maybe.
Well, it helps when, like you said, you show them your social media, and they're like, okay, he's legit. He's
Mhm.
not just a creep out here, you know. But so that's really cool, man. And I'm glad that it's working out
Yeah.
for you.
Because
for sure.
the second question that I'm getting is like, how much city pays you, like, to be a mascot, official mascot? I'm like, I'm not official mascot for St. Augustine.
Yeah, you should be. You need to be. I mean, whoever is in charge of the key, like, can we get this man the key to the city? I'm just saying. No, that would be dope. That would be really cool. I mean, again, I want to come. I definitely want to come out, even if not at a photographer capacity. I just want to come out and, like, you see, I'll be the creep. I just want to watch you work.
Okay.
Just want to see what you're doing, you know, and
Yeah,
see.
maybe one day, you know, like, I'll just tell you I'm out there, and
Yeah.
you come with your camera and just, like, you know.
Yeah,
So I don't pose. You just.
yeah. The candids. Those are my favorite. I prefer to shoot behind the scenes, you know, stuff like that. That's more my speed. I don't like to pose people and, you know, do all that shit. Again, photography for me is, I'm different. You know, everybody's getting into this and then that. They got to have like all these lights and stuff. For me, lights are for video in here.
Okay.
But I like natural light. I'm
Me too.
a natural light photographer,
Me too.
which is, you know, I don't know. It's just the way I've always been. And I do edit a little bit more dark, you know, but I don't use the Photoshop and all that stuff. I love to see it. I think it's very creative, and I would like to be able to manipulate it in a better way. I just don't mess with it like I never have. You know, Lightroom, editing the colors and the lighting and all that good stuff, that's not a problem at all. But yeah, I love shooting behind the scenes, and I'd love to come out, man, and just
Let's
hang
do it.
out.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah,
So,
for
yeah,
sure.
Yeah, because I love the same thing.
Yeah.
And that's why I got into car photography.
Oh,
So
yeah.
At some point of my life, I was doing car show photography. I
That's
was
so
just
cool.
yeah, I used to live in Austin, Texas, which
Yeah.
is a very cool city. I love
Hell
the
yeah,
city.
it is.
Yeah, yeah.
I've never been.
Yeah, and a hot rod
Sixth Street.
scene is just like huge in Texas.
Really?
Rat rods and hot rods, and I just fell in love with
Yeah.
all this culture. And I started doing photo shoots with cars, so like traveling just car shows and offering
Wow.
my like
Your
I can do
services.
this, my services. Yeah.
Then you said you used to have like a photography Instagram. And You just dropped that like a rock, or is it still out there?
Honestly, yeah. At some point, I got married, so and we have 2 kids.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. So
I don't know how long ago that was, but I'll
in
say congratulations.
2015,
Okay, so it's been a
in
while.
2015, it's been a while, yeah. And both my kids are Texans, so they were.
Oh.
Yeah. So.
So how are they liking it here in Florida?
Oh, they love it here.
Yeah,
Yeah, they love it here.
good.
So I think these are my 2 favorite states in the whole world.
Texas and Florida.
Yeah. It's
Wow.
Two.
Hell
and
yeah.
I used to live in 20 countries. So.
Right, you've been
Yeah.
all over the place.
Yeah, and it's just like I think St. Augustine is my favorite town in
Yeah.
the whole world.
Yeah,
Even and even I was born in the city, which is like 2,000 years old.
right.
So
Talk about history.
yeah.
Yeah, but St. Augustine, if people live in Florida and they don't like St. Augustine, I mean, the only thing that I don't like about it is because I'm a local and it's such a touristy thing now,
Yeah, I think they promoted it last
course.
20 years a
course.
lot. So it's I think 6 million to 10 million people are
Right.
visiting St. Augustine every year.
Isn't that crazy?
Crazy for this little town.
Just like St. George Street,
Wow.
there's 6 million
Yeah.
people up and down.
It's full,
Yeah, it gets crazy up in
but
there.
it's good for content.
It's a beautiful city, for sure. I anytime I vacation and I need to stay close for whatever reason, I can't go very far. I'll go to St. Augustine and just vacation there, right on the
There we
near
go.
the beach.
Here we go.
Yeah, that's my shit, dude. I love that. I love being by the beach. But I usually go to like out towards like the Anastasia Island. That's my favorite spot. But when I'm feeling froggy, I'll go up and I love the old town where you're hanging out. I dig it, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's really
it's
cool.
very photogenic.
Oh
So,
yeah,
all
the
like
cobblestone
all the
streets.
stones, corners, like all this,
Yeah, there's so much to look at.
houses. Yeah.
Everything just feels rough and old as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
you're like authentic,
Yeah.
Yeah.
except for the wax museum. That's not authentic.
Yeah.
Those are wax.
I've been there. I've been there.
I
but
know, I
that's so
saw your
cool.
content
So
there.
cool, yeah. So I love the fort.
Yeah, yeah.
Castillo de San Marcos.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
It's nice. It's cool. It's like about 500 years old fort.
Oh yeah.
And it used to be white with red towers.
Yeah.
The funny thing, they don't want to get it back to this
No.
because they want this authentic.
Yeah, it's going to authentically fall apart one day.
Yeah.
It might need to be restored just a bit, guys, just a skosh. I don't think anybody would be mad. There would be people mad. What are the local local business owners and the people that you come and hang out with down there? What do they think about you?
Most of them are cool. Most
He's like,
of them, yeah, most. But I got some rough,
Get outta
people.
here.
Not like that, but I got one tour guide girl. She messaged me, okay, don't think that you are a king of the streets, so get out of here. Just something like rough like that. Yeah, and she was rude. She
Belligerent.
was rude. She's like, "You're taking all the money from tourists, so get out of this town." I'm like,
Wow.
"Oof." It was rude.
If it's anything, you're probably bringing people down there.
I think so. I think I'm bringing crowd. But
I would hope so.
Yeah, there were some rough. Some people were rough, but it's everywhere like that.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Most 99% of shop owners,
Right.
they're super cool.
I would hope so. If I owned a shop down there, and I'd be like, dude, I'll just pay you to hang out in front of my door all day, and just get people to come in here.
Yeah, most of them like, oh, you want some water? You want some?
Oh, that's dope.
You want some coffee? You want
Yeah,
this
shout
and
out to
that?
those guys.
Ice cream. They're most of them are 99
cool.
again. 90 it's super cool. Yeah, but you get some
Yeah.
rough responses too, so and it's fine.
Yeah. Yeah. I wondered about that. I mean, it looks like you're partnering with some businesses down there a little bit more.
I'm starting, so yeah. But I got a lot of friends now.
Yeah?
Yeah, they just come.
I've
hang
seen other
out,
characters
like,
coming hanging around you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
All
were-
those other characters that are coming around. I saw you hanging. I guess you were in Orlando, right? Recently? Was it Orlando?
Tampa.
Tampa. Yeah. What was that for? Oh my God. I'm forgetting. Some kind of con or something. Was it? I don't know. I can't remember. But you found another Jack down there.
Oh, another Jack. He lives here in St. Augustine.
Really?
In Jacksonville.
Really?
Yeah, the guy. Yeah, and he been doing it like since 2011 or 2012, something like that. He's a very cool guy.
Now, how long have you been doing it?
6 months.
But there's a difference. I'm not saying anything against him. He may be really very good at what he does, and he looked awesome.
Mm-hmm.
You guys looked killer together. It was a little weird. It was like seeing double.
Mm-hmm.
But, something about marketing on social media, and what you're doing is working.
Yeah, I'm posting content.
Yeah, you have to, and you're doing it.
And right now, if I don't want to lose the spot on the internet,
right,
so I got to keep doing it. If
right.
I'll stop, I was just gonna go.
Oh yeah.
It's
That's the thing. Like, I see you, I don't see him. And you just came across my feed one day. I'm like, well, who the hell is this guy?
Yeah.
I think for me, it was from Cy. He had posted a picture with you or something behind the scenes, and
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I mean, that's just how shit goes. Yeah. I mean, one person and then word of mouth, and it just keeps going.
Mm-hmm.
But for sure, I think you're doing great, and I'm sure the other guy's doing really good too. If you want to give him a shout out, you can.
Yeah, his name is Daniel. Hi, Daniel. But he doesn't. So his nickname is Jack Daniel.
Is that what
Jack Daniel. No, I call him like that. So Jack Daniel. Not Jack Captain.
I got you.
Sparrow, Captain Jack Sparrow, but Jack Daniel.
Yeah.
Anyways,
that makes sense.
But he's a cool dude. He just doesn't do it every day or like every week
as much
like
as you
me.
do.
Yeah. I'm gonna meet him on this Saturday.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, this Saturday.
Are y'all gonna go down to St. Augustine and tear up the streets?
We're gonna do some pictures, do some fun.
Cool. Cool.
And so we'll call it double trouble.
Yeah, no doubt. Start on one end and you on the other, and y'all just. And I mean, unfortunately, at that day, Capn Jack will definitely be the king of streets.
Yeah, so if you have time, come join us.
Right.
Get your camera. Maybe you're gonna get some cool shots of two Jacks.
On Saturday, what time you think?
It's like any time after 2.
Okay.
And it's like till late.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're out there till nighttime.
Yeah. So
and you even do it in the rain.
Yeah.
I seen you running in the rain.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing, man? Get out of the rain.
I love the rain. Yeah, I love it. So,
yeah.
Rain is just like, I think it's amazing. Like, Asian people say, oh, it's raining, I'm going to go out.
Really?
Like Western people say, oh, it's raining, I'm going to stay home tonight.
Yeah.
Today, so I'm not going out.
Well, I find any excuse I can to stay inside.
If you go to China and
they just go.
Yeah, they just, oh, it's raining, let's go out. It's fun. It's nice. It's cool. So
I mean, I say odd. It's odd for me because, like you just stated, but that's a very interesting thing. I definitely want to get over in that area of the world at some point.
Oh, you should. I spent I traveled like 20 countries in Asia. I was just backpacking.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, man. And China is a super safe country. It's super nice and super diverse.
Right.
You have Muslim people living in the north,
mm-hmm.
and then different Chinese groups and Tibetans.
Right. It's just a lot. It's just a melting pot.
Mm-hmm. It's a melting pot.
I thought U.S. was a melting pot, but that sounds.
U.S. too. Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. America is just one of the best countries in the world.
You don't think so?
I think this is the best country. Yeah. Avoiding the politics.
Yes.
Yeah. This is the best country in the world.
That's his favorite subject.
Yeah. So
I try to avoid it at all costs.
We could talk all day about that.
yeah, I can talk about politics too. You know, I grew up in the country where everything was super strict,
Yeah.
Right.
and it was double strict. I'll explain why. Because there was a USSR, right? So
Right.
they're communist.
Who
And
was in power at the time?
I think Gorbachev.
Gorbachev.
But
Gorbachev tear down that wall. Yeah, that was about the
not
time.
him. He was just a puppet.
Yeah.
I think that most of them just
Most
puppets.
of them are.
They
Yeah.
are.
So, but why was it double trouble? I mean, so at some point, so it was like a Soviet Union, and it was like a socialist, and I'm nothing against socialism.
Right.
But they were actually strictly communists.
Right.
So you just step here, you're done.
Right.
Yeah.
So
You have to follow a thin line.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Or the red line. You can't just.
Well, correct me
step
if I'm
over.
wrong, but communism is just socialism, but with guns.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Yeah. Right. Right.
But yeah,
So, and from the other side, it's a Muslim country. You know, you also can't do some stuff
Right.
like in respect to Islam.
Correct.
So I'm not religious, but
If you're in their country, you follow the
yes,
rules.
you gotta follow the rules.
Right.
So growing in these countries, I learned how to, respect,
Navigate.
and respect.
Yeah.
Because I was like, okay, so I am not Russian, I am not like Central Asian. Who am I?
Yeah.
I don't follow this religion. I don't follow this religion. So I'm like always was
Where do I
in the
fit
middle.
in?
Yeah. So and that's the thing about America. So you can be anyone here.
Be whoever you want.
Yeah. You wanna do Islam, do Islam. You wanna be Christian, be Christian. You wanna do Buddhism,
Do it.
open. It doesn't matter.
Yep.
and accepting.
Yeah, I mean it is one of the best things about we do live in a good time and we're in a good place, and I think that's the best time, and even though there's some things that people very much dislike about this time, I still think it's still the best. It is the best.
It is the best country.
Yeah.
Me again. I traveled most countries in Europe. Then I traveled 20 countries in Asia.
Okay.
And I've seen a lot. And I grew up in this country,
Right.
which is like melting pot of communism
It's everything.
and Islam, right?
Right,
so
right.
It's so the mix was so crazy.
Uzbekistan,
and they're very-
you have a lot of good fighters that come out of that region of the world.
Boxers, good boxers and wrestlers,
mixed martial arts.
Yeah,
and, yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Greco-Roman wrestler style and stuff like that too.
A lot of people actually, former USSR republics, they have a lot of good wrestlers, boxers, and so.
Well, them guys like fight bears.
Mhm.
Yeah,
They're out there fighting bears and wolves and shit. Like,
that.
They might.
All I know is that they are a different breed.
for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dangerous. It's good.
Well, like all the,
I think I can say the same thing if you go to Montana or like
Oh,
Alaska.
yeah.
Same
Some
people,
farmhand.
like some people rough,
Oh, yeah. Yeah, a lot of them guys that grow up on farms, they, with 6 brothers, they all beat the hell out of
And
each other.
I think they wrestle grizzly bears as well.
Yeah,
So,
probably.
So it's
You
not
probably-
only like
For sure.
those people, but here as well.
Yeah, that's what the old Grizzly Adams, or what was that? The Grizzly Man. I don't know if you saw that. That was a whole thing. But anyways, man, if you wanna do your thing,
Yeah, let's do
you
that.
go right ahead.
Yeah.
We're gonna take not really a break,
Uh-huh.
but we're just gonna kind of try and talk to Jack while he's getting his dude.
yeah, I can turn your mic all the way up if you're gonna be away from it. That way we can
Well,
kind
you
of.
can pull it up towards him a
Yeah.
little bit.
How about this? Is it cool?
I think that actually sounds.
Yeah,
Three?
just
Yeah, you can move it right
bring
about
it,
there.
yeah, just bring
Yeah.
it right up
Got
to
it.
you.
Cool.
Yeah.
Let's
Wherever-
try.
You can take the headphones off. You'll still hear us. You just
Uh-huh.
won't be as in the
I got you.
conversation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Gotcha,
Yeah.
Phil. Can I
For
get
sure.
some more coffee?
Sure.
I'm like, this
He's
is my
downed it.
only drug.
Oh, well, that and my vape.
I used to smoke. Then I switched to this
The vape.
vape.
There
like
you
for
go,
half
bud.
a year or something.
Yeah.
And then I quit, so
Oh.
I don't smoke.
Does that bother you that I'm vaping?
No.
Okay.
No.
Because I'm totally
No,
addicted to
you're good,
vaping.
you're good.
I used to smoke also.
Trying to get my wife to stop right now.
This is really
sh-
bad for your lungs because
Yeah,
you're
I
getting
know.
water in your lungs. That's why once I read it, I'm like, oh, I don't want to do that.
Read,
to
but
myself.
all I'll tell you is to read all the material on it because it's not all like that. I've read a lot of things about vaping, and it's not all bad. It's not all bad. I'm not here to advocate for vaping. And those of you that are on his live TikTok, I'm not advocating for vaping, but if there's any vaping companies watching, I'll take some shit.
So yeah, so let's do this.
How do you want to do that?
I'm just gonna stop this live and I'll try another one. Let's see.
Oh,
how it
okay. See, he's
works.
TikToking live right now for those that are just listening.
It is actually very important to do TikTok live.
I can't even get on live yet, but I never really
Uh,
push my TikTok. I don't
You
know.
have to, because
I don't like TikTok.
me either.
Yeah.
But it's the future.
Yeah.
It's like like most of my followers on Facebook. I think I have like 11,400 followers right now.
Yeah,
in
you got a
6
lot on
months, and it's
Facebook.
all these followers are all organic.
Right.
But most of them are looking at metrics 20, 28, 29 plus, and most of them 40 plus, like 80% of them. So in a few years, TikTok. So you're gonna have like younger audience and all this as well.
Right.
So
Yeah.
You talking about like younger generations growing up and using the platform and forever growing
they're gonna
it.
keep
and-
using TikTok unless there's gonna be another thing.
okay,
There will be
that will replace it. Yeah,
But at some point, Facebook gonna like MySpace
think?
gonna go somewhere.
Yeah.
Think it'll go away?
Yeah, sure.
I don't think so.
or it'll integrate with something.
Yeah, that might happen. I feel like it might integrate, but I mean, like Twitter is looking like I don't know if you mess with Twitter at all.
Mm-mm.
I try.
X.
I try
Never-
not to.
never
X.
did.
So sorry, X. So weird.
If you like politics or want to get into
Are
that
you cold,
rabbit
man?
hole,
I turned the air
No,
on way
I'm
high.
good, I'm
okay.
good, I'm just-
I asked that of everybody because you're like right under the vent.
Yeah, no.
if you like political rabbit holes though, and
Oh,
you,
it's not just political. It's a lot
Yeah.
of different rabbit holes on X.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you can find a lot of interesting things. Well, I hear Instagram is turning into that now,
Yeah.
where you can find a lot of different.
What was I going to say though? Twitter, X is looking a lot more like TikTok. It's got a For You
yeah.
page, and then it's got like for suggested content.
And they've got they call it the infinity scroll.
Yes.
The continuous loop scrolling.
Right.
Where you can
And
now.
the algorithm is by whoever. It's in succession, I think, kind of like Threads.
Mm-hmm.
Threads really went after the Twitter sphere people.
I don't use that. Is it like
The Threads, that's like Instagram's version of Twitter.
okay?
It died within a month.
Yeah, there's still people on it posting, but I just can't get with it. I tried. I hung in there for a good couple months, and then I just kind of gave up on it.
I think there's like and yes, of course, I've got the camera on you, Jim, but
I know.
um,
For those of you that are just listening, they're waiting. Where's Capn Jack White? Well, he's getting into costume right now, so there was a little bit of we had a little nip slip, and I didn't want to have that on camera, so he'll be right back. Patty and I are just entertaining you right now until he gets his thing going. Oh, look, he's got his live back on TikTok. Yeah. What is your TikTok so that people can jump on your live?
It's
if
the
they
same
want?
thing. Run_with_Jack.
Perfect. So if you want to get on his live TikTok feed, it's run_with_Jack.
But I also learned you got to be active there.
Yeah,
It's
you
like
really do.
You have to do like at least one live show.
Yeah, I have a friend who started her own little business, and she like makes custom rugs and shirts and hats and stuff.
Interesting.
And she gets on there and just does silly shit all the time. Angelisa, shout out.
Here we go.
But she's doing really good now, and I mean she just literally doing it a bunch of times. I don't know how often during the day, but it would just be just whenever. And now she's doing lives and all that good stuff. I honestly just don't have time to do all of that stuff.
But if you can still, create content, all you
Yeah.
have to do is just to get 1,000 followers to
Yeah.
start your life
Sure.
on TikTok and just put your phone and stream live.
Right, right.
I know you.
So for me, if I'm streaming live on
It
anything,
has to be perfect.
I want it to sound good. I want it to look good.
I got you.
Now, if I could figure a
understand.
way to like stream to, and I think you can now. I know Instagram, you can stream, like we could stream this to
Yep.
Instagram, I think now.
Yep.
But you know, before it was just like you had to use your phone, and it didn't look good, didn't sound good unless you had a little USB mic that you could plug in. Which yes, you're right. I am anal retentive about those type of things.
Which is good, I think. Might be good.
Well, it's my craft. It's what I
It's
do.
craft.
This is
Yeah,
this
that's
is
why.
my Jack.
This is your home.
Yeah. This is my Jack. This is what I do.
And you're doing amazing, I think.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm super happy you came on. But yeah, I mean, it's so funny. Like I told you, it's like almost taking. I'm not gonna not be a photographer, but I prefer doing this almost rather than shooting with people.
You're doing great. I think you should continue and just like push it a little bit more.
Yeah.
Because I think you're gonna be famous at some point.
Oh, well,
I don't know if you want it, you need
here-
it, but you should have it.
Well, my goal is,
Doing it
like I
great.
said, I mean, obviously you got to get, people will know who I am, but I want to have people come on and really be able to get their name out and get what they do out. It's more or less about the guests that are on and less about me,
Okay.
if that makes any sense.
It does. And also,
That's what I was trying to tell you. You're like, what do we do? I said, dude, this is your show.
Yeah, but can
know.
I say something? You might see it like that, but the audience might view you differently.
Oh,
you know?
yeah. Yeah.
So
and that's fine.
yeah, they might just you build it and they will come type deal.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
So
Right.
And I appreciate that, and I do. I mean, I went on today. I made a little. I just made a little heartfelt video, and just saying thank you to everybody, and that does.
I do this too.
Yeah. Oh, you're gonna do that?
I don't know. We
I
have
mean-
time, right?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, oh,
it's
yeah.
totally fine.
It says it's gonna take 5 minutes.
Oh yeah. How do you do that with just like some rubber bands,
Like this guy's
a little bobby pin?
Yeah.
Oh, tie strap.
tie straps, plastic ones.
okay,
Cool.
tiny ones.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Right. I actually learned it from the other Jack, the Daniel who lives
Yeah.
here. He's just like, use this. Nobody gonna look at your.
Like, what is that in your chin?
Yeah, nobody gonna look. Nobody gonna do that. So
Yeah.
Most like people just see it from like 5.
That's so cool that you and the other Jack have a relationship.
He's a cool guy. I think most Jacks they're cool, because I
How many have you met?
5.
Really? In Florida?
No.
Oh, just
I
around.
I went to that
Comic-Con?
no, Savannah Tybee or TB
Tybee Island?
Tybee Island
Okay.
Pirate Festival.
Oh, nice.
And I met 3 Jacks over there. So
Very nice.
3 Jacks, 1 Jack here. So I know there are like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Jacks in Florida.
Right. I would imagine this is
I'm not gonna do Jack forever.
this is the right place to do it.
Yeah.
Coastal city.
I might bring other characters.
Yeah.
Because what I want to do, actually, now I know what I want to do. I'm gonna create content. I'm just trying to figure out which content I want to do,
Right.
like a comedy, or something else,
Right.
or adventure, or like foodie stuff,
Right.
and all that. 'Cause-
Foodie stuff.
Oh, just go places, restaurants,
Okay.
bars, and do like food
Blog or
Yeah,
vlog.
I know it's
Reviews
been
and
there.
stuff.
Yeah.
No, man. I mean, you get if you get your crowd and they'll watch you do anything. Literally, just throw a frisbee
That's
for
true.
an hour and a half.
That's true.
By
That's
yourself, bouncing off a ball off a wall. That. And so that's the thing. People they fall in love with characters.
Yeah. You can turn the camera on.
Oh, it's on
Oh,
you.
it's on you.
okay.
Yeah, you're good. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I've been flipping back and forth. That way
Okay,
they can
cool,
see.
cool,
They can
cool.
see the
You'll-
progress.
you'll see.
Yeah.
Whenever we're done, you'll see.
Doing this. Let's see how it works. I'm doing this. My braids. Okay.
He's putting his beard braids on.
Beer braids, yeah. So I can look like
Everybody's favorite character.
a motorcycle rider.
Yeah.
Harley.
Do you ride?
What do you ride?
That's a Kawasaki.
Okay.
Do you ride?
I used to.
Yeah. Uh-oh, don't cut your actual beard.
Then I used to live in Miami.
Yeah.
And it's just you ride any kind of stuff there, like jet skis and everything.
Oh, wow.
They have this thing, which is like a jet ski, but it goes on the water and it looks like a fish.
It looks like the dolphin.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
I've
wrote
seen that.
That's
Did
so
you?
cool. Yeah, they have it.
It's a little submersible, yeah.
mhm, Right. It is super cool.
Yeah, it looks cool. It kind of jumps out of the water a little bit.
Yeah, it's like a jet ski.
Yeah.
You know, there's a
But
jet
it's
ski
enclosed.
that you can do. Yeah, it's enclosed, and
Right.
and you all dry, and as the feeling is like, whoa.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
you're going under the water, and yeah, that looks really cool.
Because when you're doing it with a jet ski, you're actually getting wet and like, oh, you know,
you can't see shit.
It's a different kind of adrenaline,
Right.
And like with this thing, it's like, okay, am I in a submarine? What's going on?
Yeah, I'm in Flipper.
Yeah.
Like, what's
yeah,
happening
here we
right
go.
now?
Can I tune in real quick?
Please
it
do.
keeps focusing on the mirror.
Okay.
Okay.
Just so like,
I'll just do that.
yeah, whatever works best for you.
Yeah.
That's perfect there.
Yeah.
Thank
Okay,
you.
good.
Cool.
Heck yeah.
Sorry, man.
Yeah, he's twisting his. I know
For
this.
all the listeners.
Yeah,
Take your time.
sometimes-
Yeah, no
Don't
rush,
sweat
man.
it.
Yeah.
We're just gonna give a little commentary, a little play-by-play. In case you're just listening, folks,
Yeah.
Capn Jack White is putting his sparrow beard, we'll call it, on.
I mean, if you're gonna go to YouTube any other day when you will have time,
Do you
watch
have a
it.
YouTube page?
Yeah, I have
Oh.
only shorts there.
Okay,
so
what is your
so
YouTube channel?
Same thing. Run_with_Jack.
Smart.
Yeah, and it's just like same thing. I just mimic it, you know, on
Yeah.
my because I'm learning
Sure.
social media. So this is actually my I think learning period. So
Yeah.
like, you know, for the last 6 months I was just exploring and just learning how the social media works, how
Right.
all these algorithms work.
Right. Yeah, and it's crazy because each one has a different algorithm.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
But
this
the
is
only
YouTube?
one thing that you should just go with
He's
is
showing
just
your
be
YouTube to everybody.
Yeah,
Your side
just
right there.
be consistent and just post it. On YouTube, it's hard to because I think you just
Do you have a profile?
it's
Run with it. Yeah, right?
Yeah,
Is that right?
Just that's size videos.
There it is.
Click on that. Well,
Yeah. Oh,
but
yeah.
it says Psy.
But
Yeah, but-
click on it.
Okay.
Mr. Lovely, I trust you.
Oh, don't do that.
Just go back.
Oh, there you are.
No, that's size.
Okay.
Hey, mute that TV,
Sorry.
fella.
Yeah, let me,
Sorry.
here we go. Hold on. Let me mute the TV real quick.
We're trying to hunt his page down. Put the @ sign in front of Run with Jack.
Maybe it's like that.
Yeah, I think it is now because everything's a handle now on YouTube. Yeah,
Okay.
so it should pop up.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that. Subscribe to that for me, will you? I didn't know you
Subscribe.
had that. Now you got one more subscriber.
Thank you.
Cool beans.
Oh, where'd it go?
Oh, you just closed it or something.
How?
I don't know.
That was witchcraft.
Yeah. Super witchcraft.
Pulling that back up.
Oh, Sai, what's up, dude? You're on TikTok. He's on TikTok.
What's up, Cy? What's up, bruh? We're going to get you in here next, buddy.
He gave me a rose. Thank you for the rose. That's how they say it. Thank you for the rose. Thank you
Yeah,
for the
yeah.
rose.
What is that? What is the rose? Is that like a...
I don't know.
They have to-
Don't ask me that. So
Okay.
I don't even know. But that's how people make money, I think. Right?
Yeah.
There's a certain name for that.
Like it's
Process.
monetized or something? Or,
Yeah.
Monetization.
So are you
I'm not doing that.
You're not monetizing anything?
No. You gotta hit like 10,000
Not
people
yet.
on. Not yet. Yeah. Well, on Facebook, yes, I do.
That's good.
On Instagram, not yet.
Oh, how did this come out? He's doing the. We're looking at his YouTube shorts.
Oh yeah, and I was like playing a statue.
Yeah, he's just standing there.
Oh, that's so funny.
and people are walking by thinking he's a wax figure or a statue or something. The looks you get are freaking hilarious.
She's gonna come back. Look at her. She's like, "What's going on?" They're just like, reactions are cool.
I love the reactions.
They're like, oh, look.
Yeah.
So do you your partner or your wife or your buddy, whoever it is, takes all these videos, or you take them?
No, me. It's just like most of the time, I just like
Just set your phone up and go nuts.
yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
But I think at some point you have to have a partner or someone who's gonna help you do that.
For sure. It's hard to find someone that's willing to do that stuff, though.
They have to dedicate like full time, you know.
Yeah, he married into the
and
podcast, so he's married to my daughter.
Okay.
So that's kind of like
She knows what's up.
I always say he's legally bound to help me.
Cool.
No, I enjoy it. I listen to podcasts all day anyway. So.
Yeah, and we're gonna get him his own started.
Are you
pretty
just
soon.
doing like editing or everything?
No, I just run the I just do this
okay.
right here. That's
He's
all
doing live production.
Yeah, live production.
Yeah, he doesn't know. He doesn't realize it, but if he keeps doing it, learns a lot more about it, and he'll have a whole new career if he wanted
Yeah,
to.
I could, yeah.
Yeah, you'll have time using behind the scenes camera gear and whatnot.
Yeah, studio time.
That's right, baby.
Yeah, plenty of it already, really.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, running the camera.
Here we go.
You're getting closer. Yeah. Wow, all of that, huh?
Uh-huh.
Is that the longest?
I mean,
is putting your chin hairs on? Is that the longest part?
Yeah.
That and the eye makeup.
Yeah, and then eye makeup and
Yeah.
this thing. So
How do you feel about eye makeup? Yeah, I'm wearing makeup. Is that like a?
that's
Does
just
it bother you?
Yeah, it's just a makeup. So
Feel like
I never did it before. So
feel like Halloween every day, huh? That's awesome, man.
But again, like I'm lucky we live in America, so pretty much everything is acceptable.
Right.
You know, if I'll do it like back to the country I was born,
They would not have
oh
that.
no, you know, they just like
Yeah, they would say, what kind of gimmick are you
throw
running here?
you stones.
I was just gonna say, what do you think? Do you think they would
Something
throw
like-
some stones and shit?
Not really, but they're more like this country now is like more like
It's opening up. A
Turkey.
little bit.
You know, like they're not gonna do that to you. So
Right.
they're
Pretty Americanized.
Western culture is
Sure.
there,
They're-
but you're gonna have some looks and some words. You know, like,
yeah. That is one, like we said, that's one of the great things about the U.S. that you could just do this.
So I had that thing here as well. It's like, you know, that but there was like some Russian guy, and I do understand Russian. I do speak Russian, and he was like swearing in Russian, telling me, you know, like
Here?
like, you know.
Did you talk back to him in Russian?
Of course. Yeah, she was like,
Oh shit.
He just. He
Yeah,
went-
be careful who you talk to,
Yeah, he
even
went-
in your native language, and you think
I
that
can
people don't.
understand German, Dutch, French,
Right.
some Italian.
Well, you
and
just
it's
never
like,
know
you
these days.
In Russian, and it's like, yeah, yeah, you got to be very careful. And he was
Sure.
like swearing and calling me names in his language, and I'm like, dude, I understand all that you just
Right.
said. And he was like, and his girlfriend was next to him. He was drunk, and I think he was like, you know, he wanted to show his like, he's so
Masculinity.
Cool he
cool
was.
and brave. Like he can call me names in his language, and I understood everything. And
Yeah.
I replied him, and he was just,
Oh.
he went away really quick.
Yeah, I bet. Sorry for the dead air, guys. I'm just enamored by him putting his chin hairs in.
Yeah, if you're listening, come watch us on YouTube.
Well, if you're listening, you are watching it
Well,
on YouTube.
if you're listening on Spotify or
Nope, we're not live streaming to Spotify.
no, I'm just saying. But if you're listening, come
Oh
over
yeah,
to
go
YouTube.
to YouTube and watch it. Watch
subscribe
the
it, Dan.
replay.
But can you like do?
Yeah,
Spotify?
I could. I mean, I stream the audio to Spotify,
Okay.
but the video, it's not like, Joe Rogan gets on there and he streams his videos and all that stuff. And
I think you have to have a certain follower account.
yeah,
Before they
well,
dedicate.
you have to. I think you have to pay for
Oh,
that
okay.
service.
Okay.
I'm not. I already pay for one service already, so I'm not doing another. YouTube's free. I love it.
Yep.
Kiss the rings, bitch.
YouTube is free. I love it
Yes,
too.
yeah, it is. It's
For now.
for now. Well, and they're trying it with that YouTube
Yeah.
Premium.
Yeah.
They've got going on, but I don't like you. I'll probably never monetize. I will at some point monetize, but not like. I'm not going to charge people that consume the
watch.
product to watch.
Okay.
I'm not going to charge people to watch. Yeah, I think that's a little hokey. But if people want to watch and they're
Well, that's what ad
they might
revenue's
see
for,
an
right?
ad. Yeah, they might
Yeah.
see an ad in the beginning or at the end. I would never. I don't think I would ever put one in the middle.
That's how I do it.
You just do it. Well, yeah. I mean,
I learned it, so we just did like.
you almost did the little cat thing going on. That's what the girls are doing these days with their eyeliner. No, man. Yeah, you're perfect.
See that?
Yeah.
So, pretty quick. So my first one looked like this. I'll show you. So my first one looked like something like this.
Okay. Yeah. No, that one's better. For sure. It looks better when you mess it up a little bit
Yeah. So.
or rub it around, whatever that you call that.
Yeah.
What is that called, ladies? Is that smearing, smudging, whatever you call that? I don't know. There's, I'm sure, a term for it. So Capn Jack is getting into character right now. For those that are listening and watching, if you're interested in seeing the process, please go check out the YouTube channel and
Yeah.
all that good stuff. We'll get back to the talky parts here in a little bit. We'll get to know Capn Jack a little more than we already have, because I'm telling you, I mean, it's interesting so far.
But I thought it's gonna be fun, if you're gonna
Yeah.
have it on camera.
for
like
sure.
me
This is definitely it's new.
turning to Jack.
This is a first for me, for sure.
Oh, by the way, there's some stuff that I brought to you.
Oh wow! Thank
So this
you.
is my wife's mom. She lives in Portugal,
Okay.
in Lisbon. So this coffee that I like, she sends it to me every months. Really good coffee.
Yeah, we love coffee.
And my wife's dad, he was from Kazakhstan.
Okay.
So this is from there.
And
It's
this is
a chocolate,
chocolate?
bars. Yeah. So from Kazakhstan.
They've got
So
the best.
From different part of the world, you got something from Capn Jack.
Thank you, Capn Jack.
Oh, you're welcome.
Appreciate that.
Because you like coffee, right? Yeah, and
love
if
coffee,
you
and
like coffee,
I usually
probably chocolate will work
Of
too.
course. Well, just so happens.
Damn, did Christmas come early?
Oh, here we go.
Got you a little something, something.
Ooh, awesome. I'll wear it.
That's for you. Well, not right now, obviously.
Yeah.
You're getting into character. You can't walk around like that. But Capn Jack doesn't have a
I like
T-shirt.
the logo. What's the story behind?
I have a gray beard.
But I mean, who created it?
I did.
You did.
Mm-hmm.
Great job, man.
I stole it. I stole it
Oh, you stole it.
off of Canva. Yep, I found that.
But
the,
I love
the
it.
hair and the beard on Canva, and then I put the font in there.
That's what I like. I like simplicity. So
Yeah. That's how I did
Thank
it.
you.
Yeah, I was like trying to think of an idea that would put it and make it be a logo that I could put on a shirt or a hat, and then if people wanted to buy said gear, that would be something that would help fund this podcast and what have you, because it's not free. But I love doing it, so I've been paying for podcasts for friggin' ever now. So I mean, I don't care. I'm gonna keep doing it.
You should.
Yeah.
This is you. That's.
I'm never gonna stop.
This is you. That's what you do. You just people give up too early,
Yeah, they for sure do.
and that's how the world works.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and they
you-
just start working. They just give up early.
Yeah,
on their
it's a
dreams.
grind. You have to do the
So-
grind.
oh, yeah.
You know, like I said, I know I don't like to be on Instagram or social media. I know I have to do it.
You have
You know, and I try to get on there as often as possible. I don't have the time that Captain Jack has to be on there 3 times a day.
Honestly, I don't have the time.
He doesn't
too,
have the time
but,
either.
But I gotta do it. Because again,
Well, you're hungry. And you're not like physically hungry. I mean, you might be. I don't know. If you want, I can give you some chocolate.
I'm good.
But, you know, I mean, you thanks, Pat. Little rim shot.
Didn't.
I'm trying to get into this chocolate, but he's taped it all up.
Here,
Can't
you
get
want a
in.
knife?
No. Well, now I got it. Thanks,
Okay.
hombre. You don't get any chocolate.
No problem, SA.
He's getting dingly. I mean,
we
jingly.
go.
There's some
Yeah.
jingle happening. Now, that's some really good
nice.
ASMR.
Okay,
All right, let's try one of these chocolates out from Kazakhstan.
Kazakhstan, yeah.
All right. I was gonna read, but I can't read it. Now, if these are actually laxatives, we're gonna have a problem.
No, that
I think it's a dark chocolate.
Smells
Smells
can't
like
use
dark chocolate.
the chocolate and stuff from that region of the world is so authentic.
Oh my god!
There's no like,
Mhm.
seed oils or preservatives like all the bullshit here.
That's the only chocolate my wife prefers.
Yeah.
That's why, because it's a good chocolate.
This is the best chocolate I've ever had.
The other good chocolate you should try. You should try chocolate from Belgium.
Yeah. Well,
I'll bring you one one day. Belgium has the best chocolate.
I've heard.
The best chocolate.
But I also, you know, most dark chocolate is bitter.
Mm-hmm.
This is better than milk chocolate, which milk chocolate is full of junk and garbage.
Mm-hmm.
You want one of these, Patty?
Yeah, I'll take one. I shouldn't, but I will.
Oh well, no, you got that thing.
Have you ever had Riza rice chocolate?
Dorina rice chocolate.
It's Croatian.
Croatian. I never tried that.
Oh my gosh.
That's good.
Oh,
Yeah, he married into a
Serbian.
Serbian family.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
when I used to live in Belgium and Antwerpen, so I hang out a lot with Serbians.
Yeah.
They all tall, they
And loud.
tall, fun, and loud. Like
Yeah.
honestly,
They ever
I
hit you
like
with
to
that?
hang out with Irish people, Australians, Russians, Serbians, Americans, some Americans.
So like everybody,
Mostly.
mostly
yeah.
every 98.9% of the world.
They are so fun, especially like Irish people and Australians. They just
When they
like
get pissed
crazy.
drunk. That's
Hey,
Scottish.
fuck are
Sorry.
you?
they're crazy.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I want to fucking
Did
fight
the,
you.
did the Serbs ever get you with the Schlevo? The Schlevovites?
The Schlivo.
What is that?
It's
It's like
plum
brandy.
brandy.
Okay.
It's like homemade moonshine.
Yeah.
Oh, whew.
Yeah,
It's
yeah. You
100
can
proof.
put it in your car. It'll definitely run it.
Yeah, it would run your car. Oh yeah.
Let me know if you need any more Go Juice.
Gotcha.
We're coming
we go.
together, folks.
Almost
He's about to put the
wig.
star on the tree. Man, I want to try this coffee like now.
Yeah, it looks.
I can't read anything on the back of this coffee, but that means it's good.
There should be some.
It says Nestle, so I mean,
Okay.
I'm assuming. But it looks good,
Well,
man.
the companies does.
Is it an espresso?
Novo? Oh, Sikal.
Sikal.
I
It's a
hopefully
mix of African.
Yeah. Portuguese.
Brazilian coffee.
It says
Okay.
Portuguese.
Yeah.
Portuguesa.
That's where they pack it.
Okay,
That's like
and then
I'm sure they grow it down
origin
in Amazon.
Vietnam.
Oh.
Here we go. This one is from Vietnam.
Yeah, that's what
Okay.
it says. Origin Vietnam.
Okay.
That's cool though, man. Thank you. That's like the
So they have a different ones. So there's like a one type that is from Brazil. The
Yeah.
other one is from Africa. This one probably from Vietnam. Huh.
yeah. Well, I mean I don't know. I could be
Let
wrong.
me see.
I could be wrong.
It's probably gonna be damn good.
Yeah, I imagine it will be. I'm gonna fire up a cup tonight. Better than my old.
But it's coming from Portugal.
Aldi's
that's
coffee.
for sure. Yeah, Vietnam. This from Vietnam.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Well, I've learned quite a bit about coffee.
I'll bring you
most of it. I've
the
forgotten.
other one as well. It's from Brazil. So
Okay.
yeah, but same company.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, this feels like fine.
I think
ground.
Nestle owns them, but they still like do their own stuff.
Right.
So their own techniques.
Right. Hey, where do you normally do you get ready and then like go down, or you get ready in like a parking lot somewhere?
Sometimes, sometimes like in my car, sometimes at home. So
Have people caught you getting ready?
yeah.
Hey, look, it's that Jack guy.
Lot, yeah, a lot, and it's fine.
Yeah. They don't stop you and be like, "Hey, can you take a picture?"
Oh, they do that.
Oh, can you let me get ready first, bro? Sorry, I'm chewing and chomping chocolate into the microphone, but I just keep eating it.
It's good, right?
Very good.
Yeah.
I'd give you
wondering-
one, Pat, but I forgot you got them.
That thing. Can you
Your insides are falling out.
tilt it up just a little bit? Yeah. Tilt it down. Keep going. Keep going if you can. Right about there. Thank you.
Well, I'm good for something at least.
Oh, you're great for a lot of things.
Whoa. Calm down, fella.
And here we are putting the red bandana on.
There we go.
How did you figure out how to do all of this? Like,
Well,
most people would have the idea, like, I want to do a Jack Sparrow, or, the character. But, like, how did you figure out how to do all of this stuff and put it all together where it looked this authentic?
I don't know. I think I just watched the movies.
You just watched it and just did it.
Yeah, and I'm still not there. I still. So all this package, all these things, I bought for $50.
Really?
Yeah, when I used to live in Austin, Texas, the guy was like, "Do you want this?" Because I'm not gonna use it. I'm like, "Okay, how much you want?" $50. So I bought it.
So he
Only
was...
wig, if you want to buy this wig, it's $1,500.
Yibe.
Wow.
Yeah,
And that came with the package?
Yeah.
He did, and $50 he gave you.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think he just wanted to.
Was he doing it before?
He's supposed to. He wanted to, but
Uh-huh.
he never did.
Okay.
And he bought all the stuff. He gathered all the stuff together,
Right.
like here and there, but he never used it, and he just got rid of it.
Yeah. Well, now he's going to be jingling the rest of the podcast, everybody.
Almost there, guys.
No, you take your time, man. It's kind of. I'm sure it's interesting. Like you said, I know the people that follow you have said that they wanted to see you transform. And I don't know if they've ever.
It might be cool. I don't know. You never had it on your phone.
I've never had it on. No, this is a very. This is.
80s.
There it is.
Jack Sparrow in the studio.
Yeah. So
Jack White.
I mean,
Sorry,
I
Jack White.
got more stuff here to put on. I'm probably not gonna do that because we're just gonna be sitting.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
there are a bunch of stuff like this is definitely like how it looks in the movie, like this chicken
Yeah.
leg, and then bones.
Because that's one of the things I was going to bring up is when I watch you and I see the photos, I'm looking at all the details, like
Yeah, so 'cause
the braid,
You are a photographer,
right?
Yeah.
The what do you call those things? The bracelets, the hand wraps, everything down to the smallest detail. You've got it like hammered out.
Thank you.
Yeah. So I mean, that's dope, man. I mean, I was gonna ask you if you had the little sparrow tattoo on you.
No, I don't. Because again,
You're
I'm not going all the way sparrow
Right.
thing.
Yeah.
But there are guys in the world.
They go crazy.
They go crazy about it.
They have like the gold teeth and
And I got a lot of messages from them. Oh, you're doing this wrong. This is not right how Jack Sparrow does it. So you have to put the different ring. You have to put the. I'm like, okay, that's fine.
So when people talk like that, I mean, obviously you take it on the chin,
disregard.
right?
I just I don't continue talking.
Do you ever take any of that advice and go, you know what, that might help if I did that, or no?
I'm too confident to do that. I'm kidding. I'm just messing with you. Yeah,
I believe it. I feel like his whole personality just changed, ladies and gentlemen. He's,
I'm 80.
see?
So we're gonna do some runs around this thing.
Oh,
now.
good
It's
Lord.
like,
There's not enough room to run in here.
Maybe I'm gonna run with your dogs.
You can run with my dogs. Just be careful because you'll have to clean the bottom of your boot off.
There's that's
Landmines in my backyard.
Captain Jack Sparrow. I'm 80. So should I? Okay, we have like 3,000 likes. No, 2.7.
Nice. Good for you.
So people come and go.
Congratulations.
On TikTok.
That's
so.
awesome.
But that's why you should do TikTok.
Yeah, I see.
Just again, post more, do the shorts, use TikTok. You doing such a you should do TikTok because it's the future. If you want to grow, you should do.
Yeah,
TikTok.
we tried to do it. I mean, I have a channel.
Okay.
When I first started it, it was basically I started it for the podcast I had with my girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
And then since then, it went from that podcast, and then I kind of switched it up and did some different content. I changed names, and I went a different direction. And now it's just me, and it's just the stuff that I do. So every Sunday I'll do my little Coffee with Jim, little 2-minute, reel that I do.
Mm-hmm. On TikTok.
No, I do that on Instagram. I do mostly posting on Instagram and
Okay.
Facebook. But
so
yeah,
you picked the hard way.
pretty much, probably.
Oh yeah, because this is what I learned that Instagram
Get 'em in TikTok
is
and
the
then move 'em to
hardest,
Instagram.
The hardest one.
Yeah.
Because it's so.
Well, it's one of the
full.
oldest.
Yeah, and it's just like
Oversaturated,
right.
you think?
Yeah.
Yeah,
For right now.
for sure.
Right, so.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely got to have some kind of a thing like you have. And I think that when you have that thing, it's like not a gimmick, but it's like that's your shtick,
You have the thing. You have the beard, and
Yeah.
you talk to personalities,
Yeah.
whoever they are,
Right.
Captain Jack Sparrow impersonators, or a photographer, or so, and I think you have the thing. It's
Yeah.
just, what are you
Marketing.
gonna do?
It's marketing.
Yeah, marketing. But what
Yeah.
are you gonna do? Is just again make
Someone else do it.
someone else do it. Da-da.
He doesn't even post to his own shit. That's
Yeah.
I'll end up having to do it.
What is your shit?
Yeah. No.
Well,
yeah.
nothing really yet, but
Yeah.
yeah, I plan on
Nothing
doing
yet.
something.
Yeah. He's wanting to start his own thing, but
You talk Irish.
More,
style.
I got a very Irish name, that's for sure.
What is your name?
Patrick William Michael
I mean,
McDaniels.
Patrick, you mean, yeah, it is Irish.
Yeah.
My son's middle name is Irish. Dylan was I, so not was Y, but was I. And,
Yeah.
And in Old Irish, it means lion. So,
Lion.
lion.
Oh,
Dylan.
lion. Okay.
So
would you like a
Dylan.
top off?
Oh, yes, please. So my son's name is Ocean Dylan White. So,
Nice.
and it's, if you read backwards, like that's I think that's what I learned in Asia, traveling Asia, because their names, they mean something.
Yes.
They don't pick it on internet, or,
Right.
the
Out of a
names,
baby
they-
book.
Yeah, so it's like Native American names as well. It's
Right.
like the names, they mean something. So what his name means is like white lion that came out of the ocean. So Ocean Dylan White.
Okay.
Kind of.
That's
like,
cool.
yeah, and my little girl, I have 4 years old girl as well. Her name is Isla Coral White. So it's like little coral white coral island. So
Oh, that's
kind
so
of,
pretty.
all water names.
No, that's beautiful. Yeah.
But why I name my kids like this? So I wanted my son to be strong, and I wanted my daughter to be nice and
Yeah.
cute. So I like.
How do they feel about when they see you dressed up like this?
That's
They like it?
So cool. They love it. So like my son, like, come pick me up in your outfit from school, And I went there many times.
Yeah.
And like, oh, Ocean's dad. And look, it's
Has
Captain Jack
the-
Sparrow.
Has the school reached out and said, "Listen, we want you to do some
I did.
appearances"?
I
Oh,
did.
did you? Oh, that's
Yeah,
cool.
I did.
At
I
football
did.
games.
No, I did like a couple of talks about piracy
Oh, okay.
and geography because
Sure.
I traveled so many countries. So,
Right.
I think I talked about Australia once,
Right.
and then I talk about Central Asia countries and all that. So yeah,
That's kinda cool.
The kids loved it.
I'm
so-
sure that wasn't
so-
what they were ready for us to talk about piracy, but for sure, it's one way to get the message across. You know, to teach them a lesson about something. You know, that they'll actually listen. So that's really cool.
And when my daughter, she sees Jack Sparrow anywhere, like, you know, like a figurine.
That's my dad.
Yeah. Or like the
That's
movie, and she's like, "That's my dad."
That's awesome. That's awesome.
So you know, I'm like, okay, cool. And,
That's awesome.
I want to run like Jack Sparrow. Sometimes she just
She just
I
starts
want you
running.
to smile, Dad, and she just does this, and you see, you smile. So when I'm sad or something, you know, like when I'm too introvert, and she's like, "Let me make you smile," and she runs like Jack
That's so
Sparrow.
beautiful. Are you? Would you say you're an introvert?
I am not.
No. I would imagine you
Maybe
cannot be.
I used to be.
You can't be, right.
Before the 8th grade, I used to be, and then I figured out you can't be like this.
Right.
If you want to get something in your life and you
Right.
want to be out there. I mean, if you still, you know, and so.
Usually, for me, I can get out and do the thing, like in public, but when I get home, I'm like, just shut down. Like, give me
Maybe-
a day to recharge.
Maybe you're just tired, you know.
That too.
so-
But yeah, generally speaking, though, man, crowds, I lose my brain goes on overload. Like I couldn't do what you do.
I'm opposite. So
Yeah.
crowd gives me
Feed you,
something.
yeah.
They feed me.
Yeah.
So
I can
and-
tell.
And yeah, and when I'm home, I'm just like, okay, what's going on here?
Yeah, I'm
Four
bored.
walls. I hate this four walls. So I used to work for car mags, selling cars for like 1 year, because I had to. And that was the most miserable time of my life, I think, because we had this cubicles.
Yeah.
You had to do the cold calls
Ugh.
and be in this cubicle, and then go and sell the car, and then go and get them financed.
Right.
So, you know,
Which
and
doesn't
it was
sound
just-
near as fun as what you're doing right now.
It wasn't fun at all. But it brought me good money. So
Yeah, you got to do, sometimes you have to do the jobs that you don't want to do to do the things that you do want to do.
yeah, because we also had a small shop back, and I learned how to work like since I was like 6 years old.
Okay.
So I helped like in the shop. So we had like a makeup and other items like lady items.
Oh, okay.
You know, stuff like
Yeah, yeah.
hats and all this.
Like a
small
department.
family. Yeah.
Yeah, a little
Mom and pop shop.
That's
so.
cool. Where was that at? In Texas?
No, back into my country.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
Where I was born, so in
Gotcha.
Central Asia.
Central Asia.
So yeah, so in Uzbekistan. So
Uh-huh.
and I learned how to work since I was like six years old, and
Wow.
I learned how to be like among the people, you know, like,
Right.
in the crowd.
Imagine you kind of have to. Yeah. Like, what else you going to do?
But when you go to school, and it's like it's totally different world. So like, you know.
Yeah. Well, I will tell you what, man. That's really cool. And I'm still like the transformation. I'm still tripping right now. It's good. I hope your people enjoyed the transformation. I hope you guys enjoyed the transformation. What else do we need? What's coming up for you?
5,000 likes.
Oh, good for you.
Good.
Awesome.
Good for us.
Yeah, good for us. Woo!
Here we go.
Graybeard Podcast. What's up?
Great Beard podcast. Here we go.
Appreciate that.
Yeah.
What's coming up for you in the future, man? Like, what's your goal in the future?
I don't know yet.
Still
honestly.
working that out?
But honestly, my dream, I think, a video production company.
Okay.
That's what I want to do.
Video production.
Company, yeah.
Okay. Producing what?
Producing movies. That's
Okay.
my dream.
Yeah.
Somewhere there.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
you might have to go to Hollywood then, yeah? Are you going to
I
try
think
to...
there's some others
Yeah,
ways
some- yeah.
to you know I know that. So
Yeah, there are... you can do video production, on a small budget here, anywhere.
Yeah.
You know, all you need
I think I'm just gonna start like this.
a little small, and then just build it up from there.
Because my major is art direction.
Okay.
Yeah, and so I think.
What
if
kind
I
of
learn-
movies you want to make? Like
that-
action?
Yeah, action movies
Yeah.
for sure. For sure.
We're gonna do some. Or do you think
First-
that might be copyright
Yeah.
infringement?
not like this.
Yeah.
Not like this.
Okay.
But others. So.
So like your other persona, like your real you? Because that, dude, you look like an action star when you walked up to the house.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
But what I want to do, Bob. So my favorite like producer and director is like.
I was about to ask that question.
What do you think? Who's the guy?
Spielberg,
No. I love
Scorsese.
him. Yeah.
I don't know.
One of my favorite movies is E.T.
Okay.
So yeah, that's true. So I love him.
Yeah.
But honestly, the guy is from Texas.
Okay.
So and he's a friend of Rodriguez,
Rodriguez.
and his last name starts with T.
Tarantino.
Yeah.
Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah.
That's
Listen,
So,
man.
you
Yeah.
know, but I
wasn't ready for that
I just
question.
admired the story. He was working in I think video cassette rental, right? And he was just like whenever he was doing this, he was watching all these movies, and that's how he learned it, you know. And it's just I don't know if you can call it like.
Start like a passion project, huh?
Yeah. But at some point, I want to do something close to his
His-
style.
yeah.
You know, like crazy,
It's
a little bit
raw.
crazy.
It's just
you know,
raw.
I love it. Yeah,
It's like
a
raw.
little bit rough.
Yeah.
I don't want a lot of blood in the
Yeah.
movies, but
He uses a lot
you
of
know.
like old school elements, like
Yeah,
from
I love
old
that,
film
Man, I love
and
that.
things like that. Yeah.
Because you know how if we go back. Like let's say 90s, and
Okay.
early 2000s.
I was there.
Yeah, so
Not me.
and talking about the people thinking about America,
Uh-huh.
so and me as well. Okay, so America is a country where the magic happens,
Right.
and I grew up watching movies like Rambo,
Right.
or Commando, like,
Yep.
or all these guys.
So you formed
tough
this
guys.
idea.
And I was like, okay, in America, all the guys are so tough, so I gotta
Yeah.
be this guy. I want to be this guy. I want to be American. I want to be this guy. I want to be Captain America. I want to be Rambo.
Yeah.
Lone Wolf
It's
McQuaid.
just- most of my friends were like this, believe me, and they were like, oh, that's a dream country. We want to go there. None of them are here.
Right.
So it's just me.
Yeah.
But I know they dreamed about it, and I had that dream too, but I just didn't tell them,
Right.
and I'm here now. So
Now you can
so-
make that. You had that one part of your dream start. It happened, and now you can make the rest of your dream come true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think there's a lot of work, because when you come to America and then you just understand it's not all about these magic.
Right.
So you got to handle the everyday life as well.
Sure.
You got to go to work, and it's expensive.
Yeah. Well, there's a reason, and I was there's a book I was reading, and I can't remember I can't remember off the top of my head, but it's something about YouTube. This guy that basically started YouTube, and he's telling you all the secrets to it and stuff, which I usually don't pay any attention to, but this had a lot of good information in it. And one of the things he was saying is that there's a reason, unless you just do something that goes viral, but there's a reason that most people, it takes them years to get to fame on YouTube or anywhere, and it's basically so that your mind can kind of grow with your audience. Because
That's
if
true.
you shoot up overnight and you become viral, you might not know how to handle all of that fame.
Yeah. It's
You know.
like winning a lottery.
Right.
A lot of people just like losing everything
And-
within a
yeah,
year, or
including
something
their
like that.
minds.
Yeah. Right. Right.
Yeah, and it's a shame. It's really sad to see.
It's same thing. I think same thing with that. So if you get like million likes or followers in
Right.
one night, right?
Yeah,
And it's just like accidentally, you got this. you know, for
Right.
like some kind of video you posted it,
Mm-hmm.
and you can't recreate it.
That's even that same energy. Yeah.
Yeah, nothing gonna happen.
Nope.
And I think what happened
One
to
hit
my
wonder.
account on Facebook, and you know, it's just like because I was able to recreate it. Like,
Yeah.
you know, this fun
And the energy. Yeah.
energy.
You've got it. Yeah.
Probably. Yeah.
Yeah. Every one of your pieces of content has an energy behind it, and
That's true.
it's you. You're like you bring that energy into it, into the forefront. Your view, the people that are that all the people that like that are running with you. You see the joy in their face, so that's another piece of energy.
And that's a true joy.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa! I was amazed. Like after each run, I was like, I got so much energy from these people.
Yeah.
And I'm not sucking out this energy.
Right.
They're just sharing,
Right.
and I'm sharing back.
Right.
I think that's the magic of sharing.
It is,
You know,
and it's
like-
beautiful, man. It's really
and
good.
It's like this. So
Symbiosis.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Symbiotic.
for sure. It's cyclical. Yeah, it just keeps going around and around.
and I think it's anyone can do it. Anyone is, you know, if you are able to recreate it, you know,
Yeah.
do this. Like photographers recreate their magic every time. You know,
Right.
if you're a successful photographer,
Yeah,
you know, you just
a lot of photographers that I've met are very much introverts. A lot of them. Now there are some that have a personality and they get out there and they like to be seen and you know all that good stuff. When I'm out in public, I don't really. I like to stay in the background in the shadows and just let me do my work. You know, I don't need to be seen. Let me show you my work. I want my work to speak for itself. You know, here it's a whole different ball game. You know,
So
I don't mind being in front of the camera. I don't mind sitting down and talking. You know, but
I can try that. Let's see if it works.
test.
There we go.
Capn Jack.
Capn Jack on a podcast. That's
Oh,
what's up.
That sounds really good.
Yeah. No, yeah. But yeah, it's not everybody has that thing. But there's a lot of people, especially younger folks, they want to grow up to be entertainers, influencers. They want to be on YouTube star or a TikTok or a Twitter star or whatever it is, and they want that fame. They feel like they want it. They don't
want
really,
it fast.
and they want it fast. But I think that'll wreck people if they're not careful.
It does. It does
There's
wreck.
so many things that could happen. I mean, you know, we're very careful to talk about like what we do, you know, our day jobs, you know, and like other stuff that we don't need people knowing about, you know, and it's a weird world, you know, out there, and people are weird.
And
They're
it's fine.
beautiful, but they're weird. Some
And
of
it's
them,
fine,
yeah, no, it's totally fine, you know, but it's just one of those things. It's a cautionary tale that not every child needs to be a YouTube star, you know. I think
no.
some of them need to go be carpenters and learn how to do concrete work so we can fix this infrastructure.
Yeah.
Because the buildings are going to start falling apart.
Yeah, because once those toilets don't start flushing, it's
Yeah,
gonna
you-
hit the fan.
Yeah, people out there doing their little videos and TikToks and stuff, and shit's falling apart. That's not going to be good. But for now, there's a lot of people in the world. What, like 8 billion people?
8 billion almost.
Something
yeah.
like that.
Almost 8 billion.
Right under.
Wow.
And you know, people sometimes they need to get away. They need a slice of entertainment. You know, they just need something to watch, something to do to get them out of their skulls for a minute. They've had a shitty day at work, whatever.
That's
you know.
what we are for.
Exactly.
You know.
Not everybody can do this or should do this, but we
Should
do.
this.
Yeah, we do. We love it. And if you really love it, I think that it's good for you, and just keep rolling with it. So I'm looking very much forward to seeing all that Capn Jack White has to offer the world and see what the world is going to offer you.
Yeah. I'm not sure if I'm gonna still, you know, doing Capn Jack.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
but
I
for
might
now.
bring other characters.
I
or
hope-
just
yeah.
like, or like I did today. I opened
Sure.
my real face. You know.
Has no one seen that?
No, so like
Scoop.
I posted a couple of videos like in
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
my stories, but they go.
They go right to the bottom of the barrel.
Yeah.
No one wants to see that.
Yeah. So I think that's the first time that's gonna be there on YouTube.
That's right, and it'll be there for everyone to see forever, or until I turn it off.
So yeah, so I think I gotta bring me myself at some point.
Yeah.
You know, when I'm gonna be starting working on my video production company.
Absolutely. Well, if you need any help, I don't know everything, but I know a little.
I will.
I'd love to help.
Yeah, I'm glad I know you now.
Yeah, I that's one thing I do love to do is collaborate with other artists.
Awesome.
So I mean that is, I mean I don't know if you saw, like I went with Taylor and
I saw that.
my friend Caitlin Flames. We went.
Oh,
out.
she's amazing.
Isn't she?
She's so cool. I just watched today. I just watched this live.
Oh, you did?
I mean, it's not live anymore.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Live stream, but it's. I watched the whole interview with her. She's
Yeah.
so cool.
She's smart. She's funny. She's
Very
beautiful
smart, and she's so
and talented, man. That fire is dangerous.
and she's got some kind of energy. I was watching
Very
this,
much.
like, yeah, and she was like, even she says something simple, and it's just,
It's like eloquent.
yeah,
It just rolls right out.
I love her.
It's presented very well.
Yeah,
You know,
she's
even
great.
like when she was talking about how to call her fire thing, you
Mm-hmm.
know,
Fireflies and
yeah, fireflies.
That was
or
I coined that.
fire magic or fire something else.
Right.
And I was like, okay, wow.
Yeah, no, and that's what I'm saying. There's so many. I don't think I realized just how many people, how many great artists in Jacksonville there are.
You're so amazing doing that. I
Wow.
want to just thank you for all this.
Oh.
You know, you bringing people out and just talking to them.
Yeah.
And they are so different. I'll be watching your. I don't always have time to watch live stream.
Right.
But I'll be watching your videos.
Well, that's the
from
great
now
thing
and
about
on.
YouTube. You
Yeah.
can watch whenever you feel like
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Cause,
Well, I appreciate
I
that.
think it's amazing thing that what you are doing. You know, like you're like a Gandalf.
He said that too. Well, I'm
I'm
definitely
sorry, not because of
gray.
your beard. Not because of your
I'm
beard.
definitely gray. I got that. going.
Not because of your beard, but I don't know, just because of what he's doing.
He instills
you know?
wisdom.
And he's like,
Yeah.
wisdom. And
Well,
he's
I
like,
just want to
okay,
share.
Okay.
There is so much art.
Yeah.
And there's so many great talented people like yourself out here in Jacksonville, in St. Augustine, in Florida, you know, and whatever you want to call
Many,
it.
yeah.
And, you know, and eventually I'll expand past Florida. That's where my goal is.
And
But
it's amazing. You'll be there.
yeah, and I just, but I
100%.
want people to see you. I want people to see, the great Capn Jack White. Dun, 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 dun. I found that audio and it was like perfect. Yeah. What time you got to get out of here, man? Are you like good to go or?
I can.
I can.
If you want me to go, I'll go.
No. You can stay all day, man. But we do have
what time is it now?
Where are we at? On,
8:33.
where are we at on time there, Patty?
Hour 42.
Yeah, this is about where we start kind
So
of
cool.
wrapping it up.
Yeah, let's do that.
You feel good?
I feel good.
Is there anything that you would like to tell the audience?
Any upcoming performances, handles, hashtags?
Please put
any-
anything out that you want to put out.
Well, yeah, just one thing. Don't be afraid to be yourself, guys. Just go out. You don't have to do Jack Sparrow thing, or you don't have to perform. Just be yourself. Be honest to this planet, people, everybody around you. You know, don't hide yourself. Don't be a crab. Don't hide yourself, guys. Be you. Go out and love this planet, I think, and people.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
I like that, man. That's beautiful.
It's the greatest place
Very
on earth
good.
to do that.
Oh
yeah.
yeah, woo! That's the best country in the world, guys.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Hey, Run with Jack.
Here we go. Run with Jack pretty much everywhere.
Yeah, everywhere. And don't forget your underscores.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
run_with_Jack. Pretty much everywhere. YouTube, Instagram, Facebook.
Yeah, Facebook is actually Jack Captain White.
Oh, that's right.
I have the page, but it's just not going there yet.
Right.
Run with Jack.
I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I got a little lost on the tag.
Yeah, it's but I got this tag, so you can tag me.
Okay, cool,
Ron
cool.
Jack. So
Perfect. Well, I really appreciate you coming on the show, man.
Sure.
And we'll have you back on just as your persona, your normal, or the next character.
Yeah. Why not?
And guys, thank you so much for watching and hanging out with us and listening to the podcast. Don't forget to go and subscribe to @Graybeard Podcast on YouTube and on Instagram. It's @The Graybeard Podcast.
I'm just encouraging him. Just do the TikTok as well, guys.
All right.
Tell him and
It's
comments.
The Jim Mullis on TikTok. So if you want to go follow me, go follow me. And there's some underscores in there. You'll find it. You just see my ugly face. All right.
There's the Patrick.
There's
guys.
Patty. This is live production.
Yeah.
Peace, everybody.
We love you guys.
Love
We'll
you
see you
guys.
next week.
See you next week.